Shalom family, how we all doing? This is White Raptor News Ministries. I'm here at my channel at White Raptor News Media. Give me 1 second. Let's go ahead and post this anyway since we're here. Now, let's go ahead and take a quick read on this. Greetings, my name is John and I'm pleased to make your acquaintance with anybody reading this message. I have a channel, White Raptor News Ministries, that exposes the truth of Revelations 13:18. Here is a call for wisdom. Let the one with insight calculate the number of the beast, for it's the number of a man, and his number is 666. Since I have deciphered this parable, the forces of evil, our government, shut down this truth I try to share. They shadow ban my videos, and I can no longer share my content with others. They have blocked me from teaching who this number belongs to. It is the real deal, not conjecture, but it has been calculated, and I do know the answer. If you're interested in the truth about 666 and who the beast is, knowing his name and finding salvation, checking out the content on my channel would be wise for both Hebrew and Gentile. Please come to my channel and subscribe and learn who the beast is. Now, by the time I read that, by the time I read this, now I just wrote that this morning, okay? People are always saying, well, why did you, their new comments are gone? Is it in the top comments? No. It's not in the top comments. It's not in the new comments. So what is it that's so threatening to them about this parable that I keep sharing with people about 666? Because I've figured it out. There's no denying that this is the most brutal cut to mankind, exposing that this 666 system. You understand that they cut me down. So let's move on. Give me a second. Let's try it one more time before we leave. There you go. It's gone now. Now, here we're going to switch accounts. So now we're here at another one of my accounts, White Raptor News Media. And I've come over here. I'm posting my comment. Now, I do have several account names. Please hang with me, folks. All right? Let me show you some stuff. I have different accounts that I use. This account here, Raptor News 666, I just created that like, I don't know, gosh, not even 2 weeks ago, not even 2 weeks ago, yeah. So this is a brand new account. So when they usually cut off my comment section here on White Raptor News Ministries and they keep me from making comments like this to people, I mean, they don't even allow me to make these kinds of comments to people, folks. Look at what I've just wrote there. I just mentioned 666 and exposing it and the system, and these people refuse to let me get this information out. Why? Because it's the biggest find when God removed the scales from my eyes. Okay, I'm a Gentile, folks. The Creator put this on me. Satan doesn't want this information out. So let's check it out and see if it's still there under White Raptor News Media. Nope, it's gone. Yep, they took it down. And like I said, I've already tried with the other account, White Raptor or Raptor News 666. In fact, when I created this account, Raptor News 666, when I created this account, they right from the start, they didn't allow me to copy and paste anything, right? Because I just created this account. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to open up a new account. And I really like this name too, Raptor News 666, because it covers news and it covers a biblical content. I really did like this, but they are not going to let this channel here grow. So if anybody's, true subscriber of mine, shoot over there to Raptor News 666 and subscribe. That's going to be a backup channel. Okay, but as you can see that it's gone. So what does all this mean, this 666?
They're all legit. I'm telling you, we're going to get this done. It doesn't matter when. It doesn't matter whether it's in 6 minutes, 6 days, or 6 weeks.
These guys love me. They love me. I've watched this video, I don't know how many times. I've watched it so many freaking times. They just added this in there. That isn't that cute of them to do that for me. 6 minutes or 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. Right there.
6 minutes, 6 days, or 6 weeks.
Here we are, Revelations 13:18. Here's a call for wisdom. Let the one with insight calculate the number of the beast, for it's the number of a man, and that number is 666. Oh, so we have, this is a call. Wisdom is needed here. I have wisdom. This call is for wisdom. Here is a call for wisdom. Here is wisdom. Here is wisdom. Folks, I have wisdom. Why won't Christians, when I share this information with them, that I've calculated this number, I've figured it out, why won't Christians hear that message? So I was looking for Iron Maiden's Nature of the Beast, latest from Nature of the Beast. I don't watch any of this garbage and stuff, but it didn't bring me to what I was looking for, but I thought I might be able to find it through that, because that's the name of Iron Maiden's song, is Nature of the Beast. And then I came across this demonic Christmas tree, female hanging. So I'm not even looking at it, but look, why are they talking about Christmas trees being demonic? Huh? Just a real quick question. Why would they associate whore with the Christmas tree? Because the Christmas tree is horrid, folks. Here, Genesis 1:25, what was he singing? 666, the number of the beast. So God said, let there bring forth living creatures according to their kind. Or 25, God made the beasts of the earth according to their kinds. This is the 6th day of creation. God creates the beast of the earth, each according to their kind. This is a hidden parable for right here. These are your beasts of the earth. Right? Every one of these. Now look. The United Nations Ministries. Folks. When did the United Nations become a ministries? Because we are now in the New World Order. It is here. It's established, and the only one that can save us is the one true, upright, living God. Not the one that had a beginning and an end. Also here, these are your beasts here. Here's your president sitting down and having pizza with the men. Just a regular old Joe, isn't he? Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead and close that up. We don't need to see all that. This here is your troop of animals. What am I talking about, troop of animals? These here are your flights of locusts. These here are your ghosts. I mean, look at the picture for Jiminy Crickets. Just look at the picture. It tells you that they're ghosts. Standing in ranks, waiting to kill their brother. This is what it means. You know what these people here are? They're called Gentile. You understand that? They're murderers. Okay? Our ancestors and shit, if you fought in the war and you fucking took shit by force, you killed people, you stole land, okay? You're a beast. This is what it means in Genesis 1:25. God created the beast of the field, each according to their kind. Americans, the strongest, most powerful military in the nation. I can't wait until God crushes you. I can't wait until he breaks your backbone. I can't wait until he humbles you. I can't wait until he stomps on you like a fucking ant. I can't wait until he destroys your ass. All you people that are so proud and haughty of your forces, not understanding that the very land that you live on was captured and taken and destroyed by these mutt faces and sold you a Thanksgiving story of kumbaya by the fire as we all ate turkey dinner. You guys are nutbags, man. You have fallen for the trick. You have fallen into the hellfire. These people will all take you down into the flames with them. Have you ever noticed now? It all makes sense to me now. Hold on. Look at this picture. Look at this picture. I mean, seriously, take a look at it. Have you ever noticed that everything is always staged? Everything looks staged to me today. I mean, really, seriously. All of it staged. What do I mean? Now, I'm not saying that World War II or World War I didn't happen and people didn't die. But I am saying that pictures like this that were taken, these are staged pictures, folks. Just like a photographer telling a model, do this and do that. These people didn't just go and raise the American flag. They were guided and told by probably the person taking that picture, hey, go pick up that flag. Here they all are. I don't buy into it anymore, folks. This country is a garbage. Okay, you are killing for fucking killers, man. You're doing their dirty work. You don't even know what you go to war for and what you kill others for. It's a shit show, right? And what does Jesus say? He says, let the unrighteous continue to be unrighteous and the vile continue to be vile. Let the righteous continue to practice righteousness, and the WHOLLY, holy, continue to be WHOLLY. The creator that I serve is what you can see and what you cannot see. He is everything. He's the visible and the invisible, the seen and unseen. That makes him wholeness. It makes him complete. It makes him wholesome. With the W, it doesn't make him whole, as in holy, as in fall apart and holy. Behold, I am coming soon, Jesus says. My reward is with me to give each one according to what he has done. Jesus is coming to give each one according to what he has done. That sounds to me like that if you killed somebody, Jesus is going to come back and he's going to kill you. Okay? It means that if you rape somebody, Jesus is going to come back and he's going to rape you. It means that if you cut somebody's head off of someone's shoulders, it means Jesus is going to come back and cut your head from your shoulders. It means if you sodomized somebody in your home, a child, you are going to be sodomized. You are going to be tortured. You are going to be beaten down, tore down, and shot down. You are going to be fire. You are going to be melted. You are going to be refined. You are going to burn, and then you are going to beg and plead and scream to come out of that fire. And there is going to be no salvation for you. Why? Because Jesus is coming to give each one according to what they have done. That is a judgment, folks. I am the Alpha, Jesus says, and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. Well, who's the first? Let's get to it. Well, remember, we're talking about the sixth day. God creates the beasts of the field, each according to their kind. God creates the United Nations. He creates the troops. He creates the wild animals. Here at Jeremiah 16:19, O Lord, my strength and my refuge, my fortress. Oh, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of distress. The nations will come. Okay? Who are the nations? They're Gentile, right here. A troop of animals. So important for you to understand. A flight of locusts. Okay? It's these people. These are your troops of animals. You understand? This is your flight of locusts. You know what these people are? They're ghosts. They're devils, folks. I know you just want to revel in your military and think I'm the strongest country on the face of the earth, but the Creator, He's going to break the backs of this country and everyone in it. He's going to humble your asses down. He's not going to play around with you Gentiles. He's going to reverse the roles here, and you have had your turn. Your time is up, okay? So Jeremiah is telling you that these dirt bags here, and these are the ones that are Gentiles, okay? So now what you need to understand is the Spirit, the self-existing eternal one, created beasts. These beasts were created on the 6th day. And then the Lord created one in His image, right? That's what's happening. This one here is 25. Let's come down here, 1. And God said, let us make mankind in our image and in our likeness to rule over the fish in the sea, the birds in the air, over the livestock, and over all the earth itself and every creature that crawls upon it. So God created man in His image. Okay, key, 6th day. Okay, these beasts that are created here is a host system. They are hosts. That's all they are. They're just souls inside of flesh. And they have no Spirit of God on them. They're devils. That's why they're called devils. But they think that they're good. Woe to those who say that evil is good and good is evil. That bitter is sweet and sweet is evil. Woe to them. Okay? So on the 6th day of creation, our Creator created the beast nations. Billions of flesh suits, hosts that were here. Nations He created. Evil He created. It was here. Nasty evil was created. All of it. People fornicating with one another and lying and cheating and adultery. All of it was taking place because these were beasts that the Lord created. They had no breath on them. They're carnal, right? And then the Lord, then God, this God here is Elohim. Elohim is plural, okay, of Eloah. It's gods in the ordinary sense, but specifically used of the Supreme Creator. This God is used. Please let that register in your head what I'm saying to you. This God here is a magistrate. It's a man. That's why it's plural. It's why it's pluribus, unum, pluribus unum, plural. Pluribus means many in one. This is why it's plural, pluribus, unum, on the back of your dollar bill, because they've made money their God. Then God said, let us make man in our image. Okay, now you got a man that's being made. This is the beasts that are being made. And now one is being made, is this one here. This is the firstborn over all creation. Let us make mankind in our own image. Okay, if we come down here to verse 27, you can clearly see that this one here, I mean, I could have used 26, but image right here is a phantom, and this is key to understand, okay? A phantom is an illusion. It's an idol, okay? You see, you got to understand that the Lord, the Spirit, the self-existing eternal one, He created a host system of evil, and then He sends us here in these flesh suits, our soul. This is what He's teaching, is our soul. He's not teaching your flesh, people. He's teaching your soul inside of the flesh, okay? So this man here is created on the 6th day of creation in an image of God is an idol. So who is it? It's the firstborn over all creation. Here you go, man. The answer is right here in your face. The Son, Jesus Christ, is the image. Okay, an image is a likeness. It's a representation. It's a resemblance. Okay, so this image here, the Son, Jesus Christ is the image. The Son here is the firstborn over all creation. This one that was created in an image, this energy force, has control over the beast nations that were created in Genesis 1:25. This is your firstborn over all creation. This is the firstborn over all creation. So you pay very close attention to the word craft, what I'm showing you here. And then the Lord formed a man from the dust of the ground and breathed the breath of life into his nostrils. The breath of life. One more time, the breath of life. Okay? Intellect. He breathed intellect into the man, his nostrils. This man became a living being. Notice, this is crucial for you to understand. This one here is made a living being. This one here is made in an image. This one here is a ghost. It's a phantom. Okay? Here, a ghost, a phantom is a ghost. Remember, okay? Let me show you one more time. This image here is a phantom. A phantom right there. It's an illusion. This one here is an idol. An image. Also, if you spell this word backwards, Salim, 6754 the Strongs, an image, Salim, means to molest. Those that were created in an image of God, they're molesters, man. They're evil. Can't be any more plain or clear to you than that. Okay. This one here is created in an image. Again, an image is an idol. It's created in an illusion. It is a phantom. A phantom is a ghost. Okay, which is a figment of our Creator's imagination. So there's literally, he's just, wow, his power is just beyond comprehensible, folks. When the scales are removed from your eyes and you realize that he created mankind evil and that we're born into a world of sin, he created the sin. He's the one that made it all. Right here, Isaiah 45:7. I form the light, which is intellect. It's illumination. Okay, illumination means intelligent. Okay, and I create the darkness. This is wickedness. Okay, and who's saying this? I am the Lord. There's no Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad, Moses, Noah, or anybody else. Simply says plainly, I am the Lord. This Lord here is the self-existing eternal creator. Okay, that's a pretty high title. Nothing else is self-existing. There's not one thing on the plane of this existence that is self-existing. There's not one thing that creates, not one thing that moves people into place, not one thing that makes people live or makes people die. You people that think you're gods and bring somebody back that loves or means something to you. It's never going to happen. So this is the Lord, the self-existing eternal one, and he's the one that creates darkness. Darkness is wickedness. It's ignorance, sorrow, death. It's destruction, misery. I mean, it can't put it. God created a shithole realm. He created evil demons who think that they're all right. And he brings prosperity. Prosperity is not riches, but happiness and friendliness and prosperity and peace. Okay, it has nothing to do with wealth. And he creates the calamity, meaning that if you don't follow the light, then he's going to bring darkness upon you that he created. The Spirit uses darkness, mean, parasitic, piece of murdering shitheads. They're dirty, vile creatures. They're murderers, really. And if you're not wearing the full armor of God, those murderers that I'm talking about and I'm trying to expose could come and kill me, but they can't come and kill me because I walk in the light and the darkness can't comprehend the light. I have prosperity. The Spirit of God has put prosperity on my eyes. He removed the scales. My eyes are bleeding. He created the calamity. Hold on, there's I. That must be a trinity of I. No matter how you chop it up, no matter how many times you say I, it doesn't turn into a trinity. I, the Lord, do all these things. I, the Lord, the self-existing eternal one, the living creator, the spirit of truth, do all these things. They're all titles, all right? I'd rather call the Lord, my creator, the spirit, by a title between him and I, that he knows that I am calling him as the supreme creator because he is the self-existing eternal one. He is the supreme. He knows that when I use this title, Lord, that it's simply the creator. It's not Yahweh, okay? Yahweh is a man of war. This is the trickery that they use on you. Right here to the left, Legacy Standard Bible, Yahweh is a warrior. Yahweh is his name. There's other Bibles. Let's see if we can find. Jehovah is a man of war. So your God, Jehovah, is a man. Read it. It's right there in front of your face. So Jehovah's a man and Yahweh's a man. There's one in here that says that Yahweh's a man too. Yahweh is a man of battle. Yahweh is his name. Folks, I study the Bible. This is why I remember the parables so well today. Not, patting myself on the back, but it's true that when you go through all these parables and by the time you're reading 15 different versions of the Bible, it becomes very close to you, very clear to you. But you do have the NIV that says, the Lord is a warrior. The Lord is his name. Okay? Well, the Lord is the creator. Okay? My Lord is not a warrior. He sends warriors. He has people do his work. The Spirit of God is not a warrior, man. He's just the creator of everything to his glory. So again, when I say Lord, I speak of the self-existing eternal one, and I place nothing or no name beside him simply because of this. Here, again, Exodus 23:13, who's speaking? The Sabbath laws. It's the Lord. Pay close attention to everything that I've said to you. You must not invoke the names of other gods. They must not be heard on your lips. So I have to repent all the time in my lessons because I'm constantly trying to teach you guys about Jesus, and that is a Trinitarian God. At one time, Christianity was a monotheistic religion, and then the Gentile, they got their hands on the Bible, these gods, these people that call themselves other gods. Again, this is Elohim 430, plural of Eloah, gods in the ordinary sense, but specifically used of the supreme creator, the supreme Lord, one God, placing no names beside him, no names beside God. So when you add God next to the Lord, you're adding a God next to the Lord, and the Lord says that you are to have no gods beside him. You got to learn how to read the Bible and what's being said to you. So now you know that man that was created on the sixth day of creation is a phantom, and a phantom is a ghost. Okay? A ghost is what? It's a figment of the imagination. But what are other synonyms for ghost? Yep, they're starting to freeze up my stuff again. My lessons are too brutal. They're too in your face. You can't deny what it is I teach here at this channel. I have exposed who the beast is. The beast is Jesus Christ. He's the one that's created in an image. The creator himself says you're not to worship any graven images. So you got to ask yourself, seriously, why did the Lord create bodies, flesh, and then say not to worship it? That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because the Lord created an energy force, just like your creation, and you have your personality, and I'm creation, and I have my personality. He created a slugworth. He created something that was vile and nasty, and it had power to possess the host, the ghost. See, this is why the word H is in the word ghost, host, because our bodies are nothing but hosts for the spirit of the dead on this plane of existence. You understand that? If you're walking contrary to the Spirit of God, then you have legions of demons on you. Okay? And here's the kicker. What is a ghost? A ghost is a demon, a devil, and a phantom. So now we know that that man that was created on the sixth day of creation, that is a phantom, is the spirit of the dead. He is a ghost. And who is the ghost? Right here, folks. 1537 tells us who the ghost is. But Jesus let out a loud cry, breathed his last. King James Bible here, and Jesus cried with a loud voice and gave up the ghost. Okay? American Standard Version, and Jesus uttered a loud voice and gave up the ghost. Jesus expired. Jesus died. Jesus breathed his last breath. Jesus gave up the ghost. He gave up the ghost. He gave up the ghost. A ghost is the spirit of the dead. Jesus died on the cross. A ghost isn't the spirit of the living. A ghost is the spirit of the dead. And the ghost is a devil. He's a demon. He's a phantom. Up here to the top, reading real quick, in some Christian numerology and Christianity, the number 888 represents Jesus. 8 plus 8 plus 8 equals 24, and 2 plus 4 is 6. In John 1:1, it says that Jesus is the Word. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. When you add the sum of the word, it comes to 60. When you add that, give me one more second. So WOR comes to 56, and when you add the last letter D, which is 4, that comes to 60. 6 plus 0 is 6. Okay? The word said in succession 3 times. In the beginning was the word, 6, and the word 6 was with God, and the word 6 was God. 666.
Down to Georgia, he was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind, and he was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young man, saw him on a fiddle and playing it high, and the devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what, I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too."
I'm standing on 90666 when the devil ran me down. I'm standing on 90666 when the devil ran me down.
1537, Mark, King James Bible, and Jesus cried with a loud voice and gave up the ghost. A ghost is the spirit of the dead, not the living. A ghost is a demon, devil, and a phantom, which is an image. The ghost was created on the sixth day of creation. This is why FBI agents are called spooks. Folks, I figured this shit out, man. If you want to turn a blind eye to this stuff and like, oh, this guy's out of his head, you will burn in hell. Okay? Your God, Jesus Christ, is the freaking devil, man. I prove it in my lessons all the time. Check this out. Here at Romans 14:9, for this reason Christ died and returned to life. Okay? He returned to life in the dead, the living dead. He's always been the living dead, that he might be the Lord. Okay? Look, he might be the Lord. Not that he came back to life so he will be the Lord of both the dead and the living. Plus, what? What's going on here? so he can be the Lord of both the dead and the living. Something ain't right here. So now you can start understanding what I mean when I say that Satan is a real character, folks. Okay? It's something that God created. Satan is a body of men. Satan is the flesh. Satan is mankind. Okay? Satan is Jesus. I am the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. He is not the God of the dead, but of the living. The Lord, the self-existing eternal one, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, is not the God of the dead. He's the God of the living. Jesus wants to be the God of the dead. Why would anybody want to be the God of the dead? Come on, think about it, Christians. You really want a God that saves a murderer, saves a pedophile, a rapist, someone who steals money continually from the people, extorts money, slanders, whoremongers? All you got to do is profess the name. All you got to do is eat the flesh and drink the blood. Here we're at John 6:56 Bible Hub that says, "For my flesh," this is Jesus is real food, "and my blood," Jesus says, "is real drink. Whoever eats my flesh and drinks my blood remains in me and I in him." That, folks, falls along the lines of a ghost, because look it down here in the synonyms. A vampire is also a ghost. Jesus died on the cross and gave up the ghost. Jesus is the Word, and he says 3 times in succession that he is the ghost. 888 is the Christian name, which breaks down to 6. Jesus in Christianity is a 6. In Hebrew, Jesus numbers 24, 66. And then also the Word, when you add it, comes to 60, and 6 plus 0 is 6, and said 3 times is 666. I bust a move straight up all you Christian nappy head motherfuckers, man. Yep, nobody puts it out there the way that I do. You've just once again had it all laid out for you about the system. Don't deny it, Christians, because you run from this shit every time you hear it. You attack me, you call me names, you say that I'm insane, you tell me it's all coincidence. There is no coincidences. Everything has reason and purpose. The Creator created a system of mankind. Mankind adds up to 66, and mankind was created on the 6th day. I know what time it is. I know who the beasts are. I know who the devils are. It's us, the United Nations. It's our leaders who fell apart from God and have turned us into their slaves. If you can't see that, that's what happens when you turned to mankind to lead you. This was the punishment to Adam and Eve. They were cast into a world of sin. They were cast into a world of bodies, host bodies, both black, white, brown, yellow, orange, and green, every fucking color there is, the Gentile nations. And then God's children, the Hebrew, the true upright man with the Spirit of God breathed in him for going with mankind and clinging to the voice of Satan when he came in there, and then Adam hearkened to his wife. You guys were thrown into a world with souls that have no spirit on them. This isn't about black and white. That's what Satan wants you to think, that it's about black and white. No. The problem is if you have hate in your heart for any brother at all on the face of this existence, then you have the seed of Satan on you. There should be no hate in you for anybody or anything. We should all be kind, tender, compassionate, and loving to one another. And those that don't do so will have the wrath of the Spirit of God laid across your ass. You're going to take a whooping that you never got. You're going to take that whooping that your mom and daddy never gave you. You're going to get it so good. Folks, you can't take that heat that's coming from you. I suggest you wake up real quick and you do it very fast. If not, you are going to burn in the fire. This is White Raptor News Ministries.